You get what you pay for. Okay, today we're going to be changing the TFI on this 1990 Mustang. If you got a good eye, you can see that I've relocated it somewhere over here. Let me get you in there closer. So you can see these new shiny wires, shiny, bright colored. Originally, Ford located it here on the distributor, these bolts, to use this distributor as a heat sink. However, after 25 years, the module, it's electrical, and it's sensitive to heat like any electrical device, and it fried, leaving me stranded on the side of the road. So I bought a cheap copy, and it happened again, but this time I carried a spare, so I just changed out the spare and kept going. This is still a problem, so I think I'm just going to, I relocated it. This was my solution. So I relocated it because it's connected to the engine harness. Kind of hard to see down there. So there you can see the wires. They lead up to, I just took a piece of aluminum, bolted it there, kind of on the edge of the inner fender. So the aluminum is used as a heat sink. But another one fried on me last night after like a 1-minute drive. So luckily it wasn't that far, so I just, with the help of my sons, pushed the car back. And my girlfriend's driving, steering. So this is what I've been buying. And you can see the key word here. You get what you pay for. It's basically electronics in here. This connects to the distributor. This connects to a wiring harness to the engine and to the computer. And these two bolt to the distributor side. And this piece of metal you put with some special paste that this is supposed to be transferring the heat as a heat sink. Like I said, after 25 years the first one went, so I thought it was a design problem, but I think I just need to buy better quality replacement. So I have this one as my spare, so just for now I'll put it on and buy a proper Ford one. So we will replace this one. So first thing we need to do is to remove the distributor. So with that, you will need to readjust the timing afterwards. Actually, that is not correct. That is the case if it's in the original location. I, on the other hand, need to jack up the car remove the front wheel, driver's side wheel, and I need to gain access by removing the front wheel. So with that, we will jack up the car. Remove the hubcap and loosen the bolts. Remove hubcap. Locking nut. And we'll get the breaker bar. I got the breaker bar and the 21 inch. Yeah, sorry, 21 millimeter. Seems. Just makes it easier before raising the car to get it. Unless it's a front wheel drive and the transmission will hold it in place, but I like to just slightly loosen them first. So now we're going up. First floor. Going up. Listen for the click. There's the click. So now we go check the locks. Yeah, they've fallen into the correct place. Now we go slightly down and watch them engage and hear them engage. And they've engaged on both sides. Okay, so now the jack, the scissor lift is in a safe position. We can go ahead and remove the tire. Not big on impact guns. I like the feel of putting them on by hand so they're evenly torqued. My exercise. I sometimes speed ratchet. Put a spacer on because the bigger than stock tires. While we're here, we'll check out the brakes. Okay, so now we have access to my contraption here. I put a hose, grab some fresh air from the front of the car, under the front bumper. Just tie wrapped it to the sway bar. Sway bar has some movement, but just a little. This is pretty, has some movement, but it's pretty solid. I just noticed maybe it's not defective and it unplugged. Maybe it's again. Oh, I see what happened. Okay, time to get some cutters.
Now you can see what's going on. So I believe this aluminum had some wear marks. I think the suspension was hitting here and here and here, and then also crushing the fine electronics. So clearly needs replacing.
So we're going to modify the design slightly. First of all, the location of it will not be in the same location because clearly the suspension has crushed the piece of electronics. And the other thing I noticed is when I install it like this, the connectors are facing this, and yeah, that didn't work. So we will cut a little notch out so the connectors can clear this better. Okay, so there we go. We're going to cut there. We don't have to go something like that. Okay, time to make some noise.
We're going to grind our little notch that we drew out. Here we go. Oh, it's good to start. Hot? Yes, it's a bit warm. It is warm. It is aluminum, so it will not show a discolor to show you that it's hot. So be careful dealing with aluminum. The heat will sneak up on you. The rest I think I'll just do with file, and I could file. Don't like sharp edges. Okay, so our little notch is cut out. Connector will line up nicely and exit out the side. Okay, so let's find a new position for this unit. Okay, first, the air. I believe I do not want it on this side. I want it on the engine side as opposed to the inner fender side. I believe that's safer. Might be a little warmer, but yeah, right under the sway bar, I think this is a good spot. And for now, we can take this off and decide where it goes later. Okay, let us see where this could be mounted. So, the wire is kind of our limitation. The length is pretty at the limit. So I think it's going to be right there. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. That's the ground. The ground wire's long enough. Yeah, that's a pain. Let's put the ground wire on first. See what the socket size of this is. Probably 10. So the ground wire first. Put it on this mounting screw. This one right here. I don't like that. It twisted. Okay. I'll try this again. I think I'm gonna just. Okay, let's tighten the other mounting screw. Start a ratchet. Ooh, not a lot of room. Let's plug it in. Okay, it's plugged in. Heat is off. We'll need some more tie wraps. There's our tie wraps. Ah, yes, the wiring. Got the ground on, now we got these three. Hey guys, which was it then? I think it was blue, yellow, orange. We'll go to our playback, our picture on our phone. So it is blue, yellow, orange. The blue on the end. On the far end. So how would we route these wires? Yes. Blue. Well, that's much better. Yellow. I don't know why I didn't slot it last time. Orange. There we go. Wow, that's much cleaner. Okay. Now, for mounting it, how will we mount this? If I mount it right on the sway bar. I have to get this out of the way. We'll have it somehow pulling. There, that'll help. There. Okay, that'll hold that there. So that'll keep all the debris from the tire from getting to it. Okay, I drilled holes in the corners, 3 of the corners, so I think we'll loop this around one on this side of the swing arm. And the far back side next. Where's this one gonna go? I see the bracket for the clutch. I get rid of an old one, a broken one. That one's no more good. Go on here. Okay, another one. Oh, can I reach the clutch cable bracket? I believe, yeah. Maybe I could do that from the top. We'll do that one later from the top. hole here. Again around the sway bar. This time on the other side of the bushing. Ooh, I see all kinds of antifreeze. Is it leaking from the hose? Or the water pump? I think it's the hose. Ooh, there's quite a bit. Okay, another thing to look at. Oh, I think this is good. Okay, we'll do the last one from the top. We'll cut everything so we're sure it's tight. And then we'll position the water. Looks nice and solid. Okay, I guess we'll just cut those extras. There we go. There we go. There. I think that's better. I think that's better. Under the sway bar, won't get squished by the sway bar. Oh, we have to reroute our hose to give it fresh air. Let's reroute that. Well, I think that's it. We have the hose and the bumper, bringing in fresh air all the way to our heat sink, and hopefully that'll stay cool and damaged free. Well, now we just have to test it. So we'll start up the engine and see if it starts up. I believe everything's connected, so let's give her a try. I press the clutch in, it's got a safety on this. Well, that started right up.
So that's the end of our video. Thanks for watching. Hopefully it helped somebody. I know I have a very specific it's a very specific installation and setup. I'll let you know if it works. I don't see why not. I wouldn't go through any big puddles or winter driving for that matter. Yeah, so that's it. Thanks for watching. All for now.